Self-taught clothing designer Jack Norton makes his pieces from unique materials, highlighting his creativity while embracing sustainable fashion, which is so important. He is the genius behind the brand Signed by Jack, and he's here this morning to help all of us think outside the box. Jack, I can't believe what I'm actually looking at right now, because some of the fabrics that you've used to create these incredible pieces, it's like tablecloths, potato sack. So first of all, welcome to CP24 Breakfast.
Thank you for having me.
And I love what you're doing. You're like truly a genius.
I appreciate
Let's
it.
talk a little bit about what got you involved in this, and like what inspired you to say, like, you know what, I'm just gonna take a potato sack and make a shirt out of it.
Yeah, it's a good question. I think fashion's always been with me. It's close to the family, a lot of creativity in the family. And then I kind of learned that fashion's with you every day. It's the closest form of expression to you. You're wearing something every single day, so why not make it mean something? And then I kind of just started to get curious.
And then you just started going.
Yeah.
So where do you get some of these pieces? Like, so what do we have here? Some of these textures.
What do we have here? So these are a series of tablecloths. We got some towels, coffee bean sacks, blankets, kind of sourced from all over the place, some from thrift shops, some from restaurants that were switching their lines and just didn't know what to do with their leftovers.
Wow, okay.
And some from local coffee bean shops here in Toronto.
So then you look at something like this and you're like, this is a cool blanket. Like, to me, I'm like, okay, it's a blanket.
Yeah.
But what goes through your head? Like, what are you gonna make out of this?
I think this would look great with a brown pair of pants. And so can you make a flare? Can you make a spice up an ordinary piece? Maybe one that doesn't fit, maybe one with a hole, patch it up. That's what I kind of see for this. But honestly, when you look at something, just trust your gut. I don't know exactly always what's going to come.
Right.
But if I see something that catches my eye, I may as well chase it.
So for someone who also wants to be aware and more like sustainable when it comes to fashion, what do they need in terms of tools to be able to just grab something like this and make a top out of it? Because not everybody can do that.
No, I think clothes making is very accessible. I think up front, at first, I was no idea, and I was like, oh my gosh, I'm never gonna be able to get into this. But all it takes is a machine. They're all over the place. You can get them used, new, for quite cheap. And YouTube, and just get started. Like, try, fail. It's very friendly, and then
that's how
take your
started?
time. Yeah, YouTube and an old sewing machine off Facebook Marketplace. And, that was it,
That's so inspiring. I love this. Okay, but I really want to show people some of these designs that you have, because I think it's really going to blow people's mind here. Let's bring in this rack a little bit. How cool is this? Okay, so this set, I'm all about sets, as you can see, and I actually want this set. Like, this is giving me like Grease vibes. But how did you design this? Where did you find this fabric?
This was a tablecloth from...
Stop.
Yeah, the whole thing was a tablecloth from a restaurant that had changed their lines. It was their summer thing. They had a whole pile of them that they weren't going to use again. I walked in, this was still on the table. I asked, oh my gosh, I love your linens. What do you do with the leftovers that you don't use or maybe spilled on? And they said, we actually just keep them in the back.
So you can
and
do
that was
like
my first stack of 10 that I got.
So you can literally do like a whole line of this, because you could have like,
you can see,
and then you
there's some more here from that same restaurant even.
And you put in like little buttons on there.
Exactly.
And that's it. You just make it your own. I love this. This is so my vibe right here. Like, come on. This is what's happening here.
Yeah, so I found this was a tablecloth I found at Value Village, honestly, for $2.
Stop.
And then I found a denim shirt and I thought, hey, this could work. I made this for a concert. I went to NoahCon this spring, so
Jack,
figured, hey,
this is so
why not make it mean something? Wear something that means something to you.
So and then you added the pockets.
Yeah, so I took the buttons
after.
off, took the pockets off, stitched everything in, put them back on. So kind of a deconstruct, reconstruct.
I can't believe this. Okay, so what here is one of the most unique things? Like, this is made out of a towel.
This was a beach towel. This was my grandmother's old beach towel sitting in a bin. Made this for my mom for Christmas this year. You
know what? This is such a cute little cover-up for when you're at the lake. Yeah. And it has like a multi-purpose. So when you come out, you put it on and then you just dry yourself.
Dry off, fashionable.
Like,
you gotta look good.
You're changing lives. Like, you're literally changing lives here. But you also made this.
Yes.
This is literally a potato sack. You know, like that saying, like, oh, you'd look good in anything, like a potato sack. So let's see how good I look in a potato sack. Okay, let's see. Oh my gosh. Seriously.
Maybe a little big. I think it's my size.
No, but this is my vibe. I like things like oversized. Oh my god.
This is a potato sack.
I'm distracted. I'm distracted by myself on that screen, because this is so cool.
This is what got me my first invite to a fashion show.
You literally made me look good in a potato sack,
which
I did not.
Now.
But now I can look good in anything. But I think you actually also made something.
I do. I heard you have a little furry friend, a little little dog that could look great with a dog bandana.
Stop!
That is a tablecloth as well, or the corner of one.
Blue's gonna love, my dog's name is
Blue.
And this is going to be so sweet. I can't wait to actually put this on her and make her pose because she's gonna be, thank you so much for,
thank you for
making this. But
I
honestly,
appreciate
Jack,
it.
so signed by Jack.
Signed
so
by
people
Jack.
can actually purchase
I'm
some
on
of these
Instagram.
designs
You can
for
reach
you.
me there. Yeah, I'm slow making, slow fashion.
Yes.
Everything's made by me by hand.
And just to really quickly throw it in there, he's also starting his PhD. So this man is many facets right here.
Yeah,
I
why
love
not?
that. Follow your passion.
Follow your passions.
And make
Be
all your goals.
curious and try.
I love this. Signed by Jack. Thank you so much for
Thank you
coming
so
in this
much.
morning.